Hey everyone, welcome to the StockPickProfits.com live show. So let's get a little adjusted here before we get started. Don't forget to read the disclaimer at the bottom of the description. Past performance is no indicator of future performance. We're not registered investment advisors. Always consult a professional before making any investment decisions. So we're real busy today, so we'll do a little casual weekend, close the week out. It was a good day for the market. We start out with that great jobs report, blowout jobs report numbers, and that just kind of propelled this rally. It was a red start. Futures were fairly red and stuff before that report came out, as Amazon missed last night and gave some bad guidance. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, that one went down the wrong throat. But look, it's Friday, so let's kind of close out the market. The market week kind of nice. Get ready for a great Super Bowl weekend. The Dow ended up 64 points. The S&P 500 ended up about 2 points. The Nasdaq ended up down about 17, maybe about a 0.25%. The VIX continues that trickle down we've been talking about. And that's your indicator right now. And we've been talking about that since December 24th. You can make this rally as complicated as you want technically, but we capitulated on December 24th. And your barometer right now has been the VIX, right? It's been a trickle down since then. It went below 17 today, and it's pushing below 16. As we know, during that all-time high part of the year last year, that VIX was down around the 12s. So it might have a little bit more room. We'll see. Not a whole lot of fear in the market, right? Even with these earnings reports kind of being mixed and things like that, a lot of guidance going down. You know, government shutdowns, all that kind of stuff. It was just an interesting week. So we've got what, 3 weeks, now 2 weeks until the next government shutdown if no progress is made on the wall. So we'll keep an eye on that going forward. That's what we've been telling you too. Be very cautious in your trading right now. Don't get crazy. Don't start throwing out trades there without good technical analysis and without good catalysts and good reasons to be in the trade. Good stocks will do good things in a good market, but bad stocks will do bad things. So you want to be in the right place. As far as the news cycle goes, not a whole lot of earnings today. A couple oil companies, but we're rolling over towards Google, and we'll see how that goes. Goldman's back in the news with the little Malaysian news. You know, they've had all that kind of corruption and stuff going on down there. They actually had to apologize to the country and stuff. It's an interesting development. But it's not really playing on anything right now. So, the market, it was a good week, right? What is that? 6 weeks in a row, 6-week winning streak since that big sell down in November and December. It's a nice recovery. It's still not out of the clear though. We're hitting a little bit of resistance, especially the S&P. When it gets around that 2740 level, that's a pretty big, strong pocket of resistance. And that's why we didn't open any new trades today. It was kind of there was some opportunity on pullbacks and stuff, but we kind of stepped back and we'll reanalyze it on Monday. We carried that spider trade over. The S&P is looking real good, and it's still got about, we think about 30, 40 points maybe before it hits that pocket of resistance. We'll see how that shakes out. We'll see how that weekend news cycle goes too. Everybody's in this all geared up for the presidential run in 2020, and they've kind of lost focus of calling each other names and stuff like that. So, let's call it a week, gang. It was a great week. We had a really good week. We tapped off the Home Depot win yesterday we told you about. We're carrying that SPY trade over. We're in the GE recovery trade. We've got some $12 calls sitting out there in March. And we're liking the way that's going too. It really seems to have set that base at $10. And it looks like it's ready to take another challenge higher. So, you guys enjoy the weekend. The trading week is over. It was a busy week. It was a lot of work, but it was very profitable. We hope you had some good profits too. Let's take the weekend to take a deep breath, reset ourselves, our minds, our charts, and everything else. And let's roll into Monday nice and strong. So you guys have a great weekend. You guys enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy whatever it is you enjoy. It looks like that big vortex in the Midwest is starting to soften. So God bless all you people there. It's frightening, right? People are freezing in the streets. That's scary. So let's enjoy the Super Bowl. Let's clear our minds. Let's get a good weekend in the books, and we'll get back at it Monday. Like we said, the markets, that's a good close for the markets. The Dow, it's held that 25,000 nice and strong. The S&P is back over that 2,700. And the NASDAQ is back over that 7,200, pushing that 73. And the VIX. The VIX is really what you need to know right now. We've told you that since December 24th. That's how simple you can keep it. Now, something I wanted to mention to you, one of the things I was reading a good article today about IRAs and 401ks, retirements, right? How many people out there have rollovers that you forgot about or you just don't know what to do with? Remember something, it's important to work these things. Don't just leave it to the wind. You want to manage it, and like the rest of your money, you can manage it, especially when you've got an old IRA or a 401k from an old job or something. It's as simple as rolling it into a brokerage IRA and or 401k and trading it and making some money, tax sheltered. Isn't that interesting? Well, guess what? Next week, we're going to talk a little bit about that. So we've got our subject set for next week. We'll talk a little bit about building doubling your IRA, doubling your 401k, doubling it all. You can do that. And most people don't know that. They think they're at the mercy of the market, where you just basically put money into it and you hope that it goes up. Which is not the way to invest. So we'll talk deeper about that next week. And it's a great subject. And we're also going to start doing some little informational videos for the website. So big things happening on YouTube next week. We took this week to get acclimated. With big move over from Facebook. We used to do our lives at Facebook Investing Lovers page. You guys are still welcome to go over there. We still post good information and stuff. So next week, we'll start posting the show to that. For you people still over on Facebook that are loyal followers, we'll get that going. But we got a little bells and whistles coming out. But the biggest thing is double your IRA. You'll want to tune in for some information on that, okay? So look, gang, you have a great weekend. It was a fantastic week, 6-day winning streak in the books. So everybody should start seeing some nice recovery in their portfolios after that debacle, winter debacle last year. And we'll just play it from there, okay? So you guys have a great evening. We'll see you guys Monday after the market.